It's a brand new year. Whether you've watched my videos before or this is the first time here, I hope you found this video today because this is the year that you're finally ready to start building true wealth for you and your family. Welcome to Mindy and Megan. I'm Megan and I've been investing in real estate for almost 10 years and it really catapulted my wealth building journey. So today I want to walk you through 6 steps you can take this year to start building wealth. Let's get started. Step number 1, educate yourself. You're here watching this video, so you've obviously started on this step already. Congratulations. YouTube videos like this one, podcasts, books, learning from other people in your market by going to networking events, all of these things will help you with your education and wealth building, especially wealth building through real estate. But there's an important thing to remember about education. You don't want to use it as an excuse to not get started. Start learning now, and then after you've learned a little bit, take a couple first steps. Then you can learn a little bit more and take the next couple of steps. Don't try to learn everything up front and then go, because you'll never learn everything. It's very important that you start learning and then you continue learning along the way. You can't jump from the base of the mountain to the peak of the mountain. You have to go step by step. Start learning today, take some action, keep learning all the way through your journey. You're never going to stop this step. Step number 2, know your numbers. And I'm not actually talking about the numbers on a real estate deal just yet. I'm talking about your numbers. In order to build wealth, you need to have a good handle on both your income and expenses and your net worth at any given time. So you're going to need a couple of documents or tools to do this. First of all, tracking your income and expenses. There are a lot of online tools and apps that you can use to do this. I actually just use a spreadsheet that I've been using for years, and I have an entire video on how I built that spreadsheet and how I track my income and expenses every single month for my own household. So go check that video out. I also have another video on how to build a personal financial statement. This is what you can use to track your net worth over time. As they say, what gets measured gets better. So even if you don't have any net worth yet, or maybe you're a little bit in the negative side, start tracking your net worth now. Track it consistently, maybe update it just a couple times per year at first, then you can move to quarterly, then to monthly, but track your net worth so you see how you're tracking against your wealth building goals. Again, I have videos both on tracking your income and expenses and a personal financial statement, how to build and use one of those. So go find those if you're not sure what to do here. Step number 3, automate your investments. Now you might be thinking, hey Megan, I'm just getting started. I don't even have money to invest yet, but I beg to differ. If you're at a place in your life where you can sit down in front of a computer or on your smartphone and watch a video like this, I think you can find at least $20, $50, $100 per month to automatically put into investments every single month. It's important to start that habit now, because the sooner you start the habit, the sooner you can build on it. So now that I've convinced you, I hope, that you can start investing today, you might be wondering, how should you be investing that money? There are 2 things that I would suggest doing. First of all, just a traditional Roth IRA or 401k, depending on what your situation is with work, or if you have some sort of brokerage account you can use. But putting away money in a more traditional retirement vehicle is always good as kind of a backup in the future. However, this is a real estate focused YouTube channel because I truly believe in the power of real estate for building wealth. So I would also put money into some sort of high interest savings account where you can start building up a fund for investing in real estate. Why do both? Well, I think it's important to have diversification in your investments. So I always like to have some sort of more traditional investments while also putting the bulk of my money, about 80% of my investment, goes into real estate. So start that habit now. Find the way to automate it when you get a paycheck or money comes into your account. Make it automatic that some little bit goes out to those investment accounts every single month or every other week. And you'll be amazed how quickly that can build over time for you. Step number 4, pay off bad debt. You might be thinking, hey, you just told me to start investing money, now you're telling me to pay off debt. And I do think it's important to start investing first so that you're building that muscle memory, you're building that habit, but you might need to start small there until you can pay off bad debt, because bad debt can really kill your financial picture. Get that monkey off your back as soon as possible. Bad debt versus good debt. Let's talk about that real quick. Good debt is when you put smart leverage on an appreciating asset. For instance, taking out a loan to buy a rental property that makes you money every month and also will appreciate over time. Your debt will go down as the value goes up, and you'll be building wealth in that asset. Bad debt is debt on things that don't appreciate in value, or really high interest debt that just kind of kills your financial picture every month. So if you have credit card debt, if you're not paying off credit cards every single month, you're carrying debt on those credit cards, that's really high interest debt. You might have big loans on expensive cars, but those cars are just going down in value over time. You might want to rethink having loans on cars, or if you have to have a loan on a car, keep it on the small side. Don't let it overtake your budget every month. So make it a goal to cut out as much of the bad debt in your life as possible. Maybe you don't have any, and that's great. You can kind of skip past this step, but a lot of people, especially in the US and this consumerist market, we have bad debt, and we have to get out of that to get ourselves into a wealth building position. Step number 5, buy one investment property. Now, I know this might seem like a really big step in your first year of building wealth, but hear me out. One of the greatest sayings out there about real estate is don't wait to buy real estate. Buy real estate and wait. Over the long run, real estate continually appreciates. The sooner you buy it, the sooner you get to take advantage of that appreciation. And there are some pretty creative ways to get into real estate. Maybe you don't have the funds for a rental property. You can't put 20 or 25% down on a single family home or a duplex. But if you're open to house hacking, you might be able to get a really low down payment on a property because you're intending to live there. And then you could rent out a bedroom or a walkout basement, or if it's a duplex, rent out one of the units and live in the other. There are ways to get into real estate without that much money down that can both cut your personal expenses because you're house hacking and get your first investment property. It's just double duty as your own home as well. Now, if you're really aggressive or you're really focused or you already have high income and you can start putting a lot of money aside, you could just go out and buy a pure investment property this year as well. But the goal here is to get into real estate as soon as possible. I'm not saying rush it and not to do your due diligence, but don't let fear or the feeling like you need to learn more keep you from making that first investment. A single investment probably won't make or break you, but the sooner you get into real estate, the sooner the powerful effects of real estate will help you in your wealth building journey. If you'd like to understand more about why I'm so passionate about real estate and why I think it's so powerful for wealth building, you can go back and watch one of my very first videos on this channel about why real estate is the ideal investment. Step number 6, find a community. In your wealth building journey, especially if you're going to use real estate as a major part of wealth building, you're going to need people around you who understand what you're doing, what you're working toward, and can help you along the way. So whether that's going to local meetups or just finding people on BiggerPockets or other online forums who live in your area and are doing similar things, you want to make sure you have that support and that brain power behind you as you go on this journey. If you're here in St. Louis, where I live, I actually run 2 local meetups. They're free for people to attend every single month. Reach out to me and I'll make sure to give you the information. I have one that's specifically for women and one that's for everybody. But having a community can keep you going when things get tough, or help you pass roadblocks or obstacles, or when you have questions you just don't know where to find the answers to. So find your community, make sure you use it well, and give back to the community as well. It helps everyone out, and everyone can get further by helping each other. So there you go. 6 steps to start building wealth in 2026. Educate yourself, know your numbers, automate your investments, pay off bad debt, buy one investment property, and find a community. If you're feeling overwhelmed, don't worry. Pick one step to focus on, and then come back in a month or 2 and pick another step. You don't have to do this all at once. You can switch up the order of the steps if you need to. Just start taking action. I believe that you can do this. As always, let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Mindy and I love to hear from you guys. Like, subscribe, share with anyone who would find value from this video, but most importantly, keep learning, keep growing, and have fun.